Constantly feuding brothers Stu and Drew each shoot their own funny videos of their families, hopes of winning a cash prize from the TV show America's Wackiest Home Movies. At the same time, the Pickles family is setting up the house for a surprise party for Stu's birthday. While Drew begins filming Angelica, Stu isn't having much success as Tommy is tricked by Angelica into thinking he'll be given a quarter if he does nothing in front of father's camcorder. Finally, the family manages to surprise Stu at his party. However, Stu slips on one of Angelica's roller skates and collides violently with Drew, causing both brothers to fall into a large basin of water. His camcorder being electrocuted by purple smoke and get covered with birthday cake. A fallen quarter rolls to Tommy and he delightedly picks it up. Lou, who had secretly been filming them, sends his own entry to the show. Later, he and the rest of the family and friends are invited to the show with Lou's entry being announced the winner, giving him the cash prize. A bruised and battered Stu and Drew are in the hospital watching from their beds. Stu grumbles that it wasn't like her kids did anything funny anyway. However, they see Tommy and Angelica doing funny things, such as Angelica wearing Grandpa's glasses and Tommy wearing a quarter as an eye patch on the show itself, which makes both brothers scream at the top of their lungs in frustration. Babies are all playing in the park. Angelica notices a toddler ordering a group of babies to exercise and admires the way he handles his babies. She introduces herself to the boy and he introduces himself as Timmy McNulty. He tells Angelica that he and his younger brothers are training for the Olympics. Angelica asks Timmy to join her and Cynthia for a tea party. Timmy laughs and says boys don't do things like that. Angelica's insulted and leaves, but seeing Tommy and his friends gives her an idea. She approaches the babies and asks them if they want to play Olympics with her. She tells them that if they beat the McNullys, they can get a gold medal. Everyone but Chucky is excited about the medal, but they all start exercising. Tommy notices that Angelica is training her group and goes over to investigate. Angelica explains that she and her babies are training for the Olympics, which makes the McNullys laugh. Timmy and Angelica both claim their babies and themselves to be better than the other. Angelica suggests that she and Timmy organize an Olympics event in the park. As a prize, Angelica and Timmy bet their special gold medals. Tommy says that Angelica shouldn't bet her medal since it was a personalized birthday gift. Angelica, staring dreamily at Timmy, says she has her reasons for doing this. First event is a spinning baby dash. Tommy and Teddy are selected to compete. The two of them are seated on merry-go-round, and the other babies spin around as fast as they can. Once the babies are dizzy, they run to a nearby rock pile, grab a single rock, and race back to the starting line. Tommy falls behind due to his dizziness, but eventually he outpaces Teddy and beats him back to the merry-go-round. Angelica's team congratulates him, but the twins notice that Tommy's rock looks weird. Phil touches it and falls apart. The rock was just some packed dirt and makes Timmy's team the winner by default. Second event is a water ballet. But instead of water, the competitors are doing a routine in a mud puddle. Ty and Todd go first. It starts out well enough, but eventually devolves into a mud throwing fight. Timmy even gets hit with the mud. McNulty twins bow and exit the puddle. The DeVille twins go next and perform something of a mud tango. This earns the DeVilles a round of applause from everyone. Angelica's team wins the event. And it's time for the final event. The Olympics games are tied, and Timmy chooses the last event, a relay race where all the babies must participate. Each racer will pass their bottle on to the next baby to complete their leg of the race. Chucky is nervous as he doesn't want to mess up and cost the team the medal. In addition, he needs to go to the bathroom. Angelica says that he can't go until after the race. The babies get into a position on and around the jungle gym. The DeVille and McNulty twins start with a wheelbarrow race over the seesaws. Timmy and Angelica cheer for the babies, but while Angelica's back is turned, Timmy spots a half-melted popsicle in the grass. He throws it in Phil and Lil's path, and they stop to eat it. Angelica notices they stopped and takes the popsicles, and orders them to hurry and finish their part of the race. The McNulty twins pass their bottle to Teddy, and he takes the lead. Once Phil and Lil hand their bottle to Tommy, they go to eat the rest of the popsicle. Angelica gets an idea to slow down Timmy's team. Once Teddy passes the part of the jungle gym, she approaches him in front of a bush and tells him there's a dead lizard nearby. Teddy wanders out of the jungle gym and Timmy sees him. Angelica comes out of the bush followed by Teddy, who says he couldn't find the lizard. Timmy orders Teddy to get back in the race and accuses Angelica of cheating. Timmy and Angelica agree that there will be no more cheating from either of them. Tommy and Teddy go down the tube slide and toddle as fast as they can towards Chucky and Terry. Chucky again tries to ask Angelica if he can go potty, but Angelica says that he can't until the race is over. Chucky pleads, but Angelica says that if he runs really fast, he'll be able to go to the bathroom much faster. Tommy hands his bottle off to Chucky, but by the time Terry touches his bottle, Chucky has bowled it off. He quickly runs across the jungle gym, down the metal slide, and through the ball pit. He crosses the finish line but doesn't stop until he reaches the men's bathroom. Angelica's team has won the Lympics. Later, all the babies are playing together in the sandboxes. Timmy and Angelica watch from nearby having a tea party. Angelica asks Timmy what he thinks of her and her babies. Timmy admits that they are fierce competitors and wishes he could win the gold medal someday. Angelica feels it's possible and has a daydream. Timmy's wearing Angelica's gold medal and signals for the babies to lift and carry Angelica around on a litter with her face on it.